being scared of trying has to be one of the stupidest like weaknesses anybody could ever have, right? And that might sound kind of strong, like of a belief, but look, being scared of trying is gonna get you nowhere, right? Because all it's gonna do is slow you down essentially. Because look, how many of you are afraid of heights? Give me a show of hands. That would be me. Now, but that hasn't helped me because when I go to theme parks, like with my family, all that does is reduce the amount of fun when everybody else is going on the rides, but I'm not. I'm like, I just gotta sit on the sidelines. And that little thing can really just like affect your life a lot because it's like instead of just going and it's literally like 30 seconds, the roller coaster, right? So instead of going having fun for 30 seconds, you just sit on the sidelines. And it's a small piece of a much bigger problem that I'm trying to talk about in this video. Because trying could mean anything, taking a risk, going for that business, starting the YouTube channel. Um, it could really mean anything. And just, I feel like those small little things, like being scared of heights, for example, correlates to that much bigger problem, which you could have later on, like maybe not wanting to eat vegetables, even though they're proven to be good for you, even though I don't agree, but that's for a different video. But what I'm here to say right now is that you should absolutely go for your goals. And like just limiting yourself like that, it's really just limiting beliefs is what it is. And that's something that I can make a completely separate video on, is like limiting beliefs. But it's really just all mental, right? So like the first step of getting over any of your fears would absolutely be, first of all, it's much easier if you have somebody there to help you. It could be a sibling, a friend, anybody who's willing to help you take on that specific fear. For example, we're going to use the fear of heights, because that's actually something I have. So what you would do is literally tell them, yo, if I don't get on this roller coaster, I'm going to pay you $50. You're not going to want to give up $50. So, and if that doesn't work, just tell them, yo, just force me to get in. It doesn't matter what you got to do. Just force me to get on that roller coaster. This is actually how I got on a really big roller coaster, but in the past when I went with the friend group. It's exactly what I said. And guess what? It actually worked. And yeah, it's scary when it's going up, the roller coaster's going up. But after it goes down, like after a while, it's like, oh my gosh. But afterwards, it's like, it really wasn't that bad. And if this video could teach you anything, it would just be to just use any means necessary to get rid of your fears, because it's just gonna hold you back. Now, if you want to speak in a more business kind of term, then let's talk about you starting your own YouTube channel. You could do it, but you're probably scared of being judged. And that again is another fear of being judged, because you think somebody's gonna say something or this and that. Look, at the end of the day, they don't pay your bills. If you're doing this as like a side job and you want it to like replace your main income, then it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks, because they don't pay your bills. They're not going to help you with this. You're going to help yourself by making these videos. So if you can learn anything from this video, it's just other people's opinions really don't matter. And especially when you're just trying to do better for yourself, you're not doing anything bad. You're just trying to do better for yourself. So if you could take anything away from this video, it would be those two things. So thank you for listening.